So, this has the potential to be really, really bad, really, really fast. We've heard of people like things like Twitch doing this, where you'll have a streamer and they'll say something on like YouTube or Twitter or something, and then they'll be banned from Twitch. Um, so yeah, it looks like we're getting to that territory. But new update to Riot Games Terms of Service gives League of Legends dev the right to respond to players' off-platform conduct with penalties in-game. Well, Adam, you want to come over here and say hello first? He's like, no, no, I would not. Adam, come here. Hello. Oh, my tiny little boy. My tiny little boy. Mwah. What? Love you. Say hello to everyone. Face the camera. Say hello. Mwah. My little baby. Mwah. Oh yeah, you're purring like a little whore. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. Grandpa loves you. Mwah. Go on. Back over there. Get comfy. What? What is it? What is it? He's like, Grandpa, you show me some loving. I want some more. What is that, Adam? Anyway, yeah. So the in-game having consequences because of stuff you do off the platform. So you're not allowed to live your life without having to worry about consequences in games because you may do something or say something they don't agree with. Another day, another step closer to blanket internet authoritarianism. This time, as League of Legends developer Riot Games has updated their terms of service to allow them the right to issue in-game penalties to players who engage in harmful off-platform behavior while using any of the company's video game services. As detailed in a November 26th blog post published to the public developer's official website, this change, one of four recently made, said to user agreement in service of evolving with games and the content ecosystem. I'm sorry, I'm just. Evolving with the games ecosystem to make the best possible experience for our players. So you're trying to make it a safe space. That's what it boils down to. Because, everything needs to be a safe space now. No one can be offended. No one can be upset. No one can have their feelings hurt. No one has to, no one can think any differently than anyone else. It all needs to be a safe space. And mainly a safe space for a particular group of people. Clarifies that off-platform conduct and behavior connected to our IP is now subject to our terms of service. And it's not going to go sideways or south real fast. Our intention with this update is to help protect players from harmful behaviors they can experience across the various places that touch their gaming experience. This update applies very specifically and only to content where Riot Games are in the background of the content produced. Uh-huh. Though we aren't going to proactively monitor everything that happens across social media, it is now within our rights to issue penalties in game when that content is brought to our attention. So, they're just saying right there, oh yeah, while we're not monitoring the online stuff, if it's brought to our attention, then we'll take action against it. And you'll suffer in-game consequences due to something you posted on fucking Twitter. As an example, if a creator uses harmful slurs about an opposing player or teammate on their stream, but not in game over chat or voice comms, we can still issue a penalty as if the behavior occurred in game. They explain TLDR: if you say or do anything that breaks our terms of service while broadcasting or creating content about our games, we can restrict access to your Riot accounts and suspend your partner privileges if you are part of our partner program. And apparently, the way they described it on social media. So if you say something, if you're known to have, you're a streamer and you're known to stream and whatever, like League of Legends or whatever, and you say something, oh, guess what? Just, you said it on Twitter. Well, guess what? You can suffer in-game consequences now. There's a word I want to say, but I can't say it. Notably, though, the update only specifically mentions that this new penalty potential applies to content about our games, including League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, Valorant, and the upcoming fighting game 2XKO. It is currently assumed that it is also in effect for any and all content relating to Riot Games. Wider catalog of media such as Netflix series Arcane or the various albums released in the in-game band Pentakill or KDA. Alongside new off-platform penalty rule, Riot Games' recent TOS update also introduces clauses stating that content that promotes breaking our terms of service, specifically sponsorships for and content with around boosting services and buying selling accounts, is now, well, that's fine. I mean, you shouldn't be selling that stuff. If you want a game account that has a lot of good stuff, then you need to work for it, because most of the time these people are charging way too much for, an account that's really not even worth it. So selling accounts or boosting services or whatever, yeah, especially if you're taking the in-game stuff and trying to sell it for real world money, yeah, that's fine. But saying, oh, well, it wasn't in game, but we heard that you said something naughty on Twitter and we don't agree with that. That's a little ridiculous. It's an acknowledgement of the fact that some of the recent updates may require creators to rethink their existing content strategy and content content partners. Rather than begin enforcing their new rules immediately, Riot Games is giving creators until January 3rd, 2025 to adjust their content to adhere to these rules. Past that date, the company concluded their blog post. We can and may begin enforcing these across the entire creator community. So this has so much potential to go sideways. So then what's to stop someone from creating a fake account on someone's LOL player and using that to tarnish their rep? Just walk away. There's no fixing this. Yes, how dare the audience live the way they want outside of your video game, Riot? How dare they? I guess they picked up that one from their CCP owners. I'm surprised it took them this long. Yeah, so basically anything you say in or off game can now be used against you. Um, and you know, I'm saying things about Twitter, but they outright said, um, let me find the, yeah, right here. Though we aren't going to proactively monitor everything that happens across social media, it is now within our right to issue penalties in game when that content is brought to our attention. Social media. So, if you say anything mean or what they would consider racist or whatever, they have the right to grant in-game, in-game punishments. So, welcome to the future of gaming. They don't want you to have any kind of real life. You need to think and behave the way they want you to. So, I mean, good for me is that I don't play any Riot games. So, I never got into League of Legends, Valorant, or any of that. So, it doesn't really matter to me. But if you guys play that game, well, now you need to watch out because if you're playing a game, you could say something on Twitter or something, and you might get in trouble for it now. So, gotta make it a safe space, guys. I gotta make it safe for all players. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.